Hey guys, welcome to another movie review. Today we're going to take a look at a really cool movie. And those of you who like or enjoy survival horror movies, more specifically the Resident Evil franchise, are going to enjoy this review. Or at least I hope so. But first off, happy birthday to Avril Lavigne, which is a great singer and a really cute girl. So yeah, this being said, let's start with the review. It's going to contain a lot of spoilers. At first I wanted to leave the spoilers out, but the review wasn't going to turn out as I wanted it to. So I saw no other way than adding the spoilers. So if you haven't watched the movie or you don't like spoilers, I suggest you turn this video off, go watch the movie, and then go back to this video. If you don't mind or you don't care, well, go right ahead, be my guest. Okay, for starters, the movie is really good. I can't say if it's the best of all five, or it's definitely one of the best, but I'm not sure if it's the best. I haven't made up my mind about that, but it's really good. It's not long at all. On the contrary, I felt it was too short. I think it's a little over an hour and a half, more or less. So it's not a long movie, but it's not too short. Well, you get the idea. We have a great cast. We have Mila, of course, playing Alice. Sienna Guillory as Jill Valentine. I hope I didn't butcher her last name there. If I did, excuse me. I had trouble pronouncing difficult last names. She makes a great Jill Valentine. She returns as a bad girl now, which she looks hot as hell, by the way. She made a cameo in the previous movie with this spider-like mind control device. So she works for Umbrella right now with that tight spandex bluish purple outfit, which looks great on her. Yeah, we have Michelle Rodriguez again, who plays Reino Campo. We have Johan Erb, an Estonian-American actor, which plays Leon S. Kennedy. Finally, we see Leon on screen. Which I have to say, I would like to see Brendan Fraser as Leon. He kind of looks like Leon. Johan didn't do a bad job. On the contrary, he did an amazing job portraying Leon. But I think Brendan Fraser would have been better. It's just my opinion. Kevin Durand plays Barry Burton. Li Bingbing plays Ada Wong, which is definitely great. Really game accurate in terms of the personality and traits and the portrayal and everything. Just good. Carlos Oliveira comes back. Mr. Oded Fair plays him, and his clone Todd. Boris Kodjoe plays Luther West. Luther West comes back again. We see also Colin Salmon, which plays James Wan Shade. For those of you who can't remember, he's the guy that gets butchered by the laser grid in the first movie. So yeah, and Sean Roberts plays an amazing Albert Wesker, really sinister and evil, just like Wesker is in the video games. So yeah. If you haven't watched the previous four movies, don't worry. We have a recap of all the previous four a couple times in the movie. So yeah, the movie starts off with the Arcadia massacre performed by Umbrella. You know, if you remember the last scene of the Resident Evil 4 movie, which was Afterlife, wasn't it? Umbrella comes back and starts shooting at the supposed survivors of Arcadia, which is Arcadia is a ship, a massive ship or a submarine, if you will. And this attack is led, of course, by evil Jill Valentine. So yeah, after that, we see an alternate reality, if you will, which has Alice as a suburban housewife with Todd, which is Carlos's clone, and they have a daughter named Becky. So they all live a peaceful life and yada yada until the expected happens. The zombie outbreak, they start eating basically about every human's brains out and everything, and they ran into Rain Ocampo, which is Michelle Rodriguez's character. And she lets them ride in her car, and then the accident happens, and Alice wakes up at an Umbrella facility. And she's being tortured and questioned by Jill. Then comes a part that I didn't agree with, or I'm skeptical about. Apparently, Wesker breaks Alice out of her jail cell, if you will, and she learns that Wesker doesn't work for Umbrella anymore, supposedly, and they team up with Ada Wong, both Wesker and Alice. Now, if you've played the Resident Evil 4 movie, the first time Leon and Ada meet in the game, they have like a little fight. They took that from the game and placed it in the actual movie, which is really good. And actually, they take a lot of characters and game aspects of all this franchise and added them into this movie, which is great. It's a nod to all of the Resident Evil Saga, speaking about everything related to it. So yeah, it's a good addition to it. Another one of the good things, we see some of the toughest monsters. We see a huge, like 10-foot licker in this movie. Everything takes place in like an underground bunker, which has different sections. For simulations, they got Tokyo, they got Times Square, Moscow, and the suburbia thing, or something. So yeah, we have the two Axemen, which were great in the last movie. I really enjoyed those. So yeah, we have Las Plagas now. But, well, the technical name in the movie is Las Plagas Undead, but basically what they are, or at least in the movie version, are soldiers from the Cold War injected with the Las Plagas virus. I would say there would be some Nazis there, but I'm not so sure, so let's leave it at soldiers from the Cold War. Now, the upgrade about this Las Plagas virus is that they're smart now. They can operate motor vehicles. They know how to use weapons or firearms such as RPGs and pistols, rocket launchers, machine guns, and everything. But I didn't like the looks of them. They look like fucking Thriller zombies. I have nothing against the Thriller. It's actually a great video, but I think they should have put a little bit more effort into the aspect of the Las Plagas Undead. But well, like I said, almost all of the previous characters returned, except for the Redfield brothers. Until now, nobody knows what happened to them, to both Chris and Claire. I don't think, personally, I don't think they died at the Arcadia slaughter. Probably Umbrella took them and implanted that spider-like mind-controlling device on them. I don't know. But we don't see them in this movie, unfortunately. What else? It has a lot of action. It's really good. I loved basically every part of the movie. Yeah, that's basically about it. Now the one thing I like the most is Alice being in the Tokyo simulation, which features again the J-pop girl, which is the girl infected with the virus in Japan, and she kicks the shit out of a massive horde of zombies with just a bicycle chain and a handgun, which is really, really good. Another good addition to the movie is Ada's grappling gun or grappling hook, which was just awesome. If I consider myself to be a fan of the Resident Evil games, so it's a huge thing for me to even see the a simple accessory as the grappling gun being being added to the movie. Now, one thing I was again skeptical about and that really, really surprised me the most was at the end of the movie, when everything was said and done, the real world as we knew it has gone worse than it already was in the last movie. And now we have Wesker sitting at the president's chair, which makes me think there's nothing good for the world with Wesker sitting in that chair. Now, Alice gets her powers back. According to Wesker, he needs the old Alice to help him fight the new and improved zombies, if you will. So yeah, that's basically what happens, and I'm saying it, I'm skeptical about it because I don't think Wesker is planning on being the good guy for too long. He being as evil and sinister as he is, and he actually is a very smart villain, a very smart person. So one of my favorite villains actually of all times. So yeah, it's been a really long review now. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. If I miss out on anything, I'll make a part 2 or something. But yeah, it's a great movie. Go watch it. You won't regret it. If you like I said, action movies or this type of movies, you will enjoy it as much as I did. Now, no after credit scene, which is kind of a bummer, but I was reading the other day online that director Paul W.S. Anderson stated that if the movie is well received, financially speaking, he will do a 6th and last installment, which I hope to see all of the previous characters here, including the Redfield brothers. But not the clones, just the real thing. I don't like when they get the clone things in a movie universe other than the Star Wars, but well. So yeah, this has been it for the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care, and may the Force be with us all.